Darkness at first. Then pictures begin to appear as Toriel narrates. First, a picture of a human and a monster. Long ago, two races ruled over the earth, humans and monsters. Of humans and monsters fighting. One day, war broke out between the two races. After a long battle, the humans were victorious. Of monsters in a hole looking up at humans. They sealed the monsters in an underground cavern beneath Mount Ebott with a magic spell that could only be broken by the power of 7 human souls of Mount Ebott. Now, those who climb Mount Ebott never return. Fade to Interior, Visitor Center, day. The two workers, both female, stand behind their desk, bored. Enter Gordon, his wife Victoria, played by the same actress as Toriel, and their children Sequoia, Tim, and Kris. All of them are carrying backpacks. Gordon and Victoria walk up to the desk. Kris is the hero of our story. He is 10 years old, going on 11. He has tan skin and fringy dark brown hair that covers his ears and forehead. He is currently wearing a blue sweater with purple stripes. He's not much of a talker, but he's a spirited boy, filled with determination. Excuse me, but may we have a map? Sure, let me handle this. She takes a map and hands it to Victoria. Here you go. You guys going anywhere? Nope, we're just taking a week-long backpacking trip through the mountains. Worker 2 opens another map and points at it. Then I suggest you take the Ebott Trail. It's about a week-long trip. Just a brief warning, there's another trail going off of it that leads straight to Mount Ebott. Don't take it. If you do, you'll never return. Come, my babies, time to go. Gordon and Victoria exit. Sequoia, Tim, and Kris follow. Exterior, Ebott Trail, day. They begin walking on a trail leading into the mountains. Kris seems rather bored by this. He finds a tough stick and threads it through his belt loop. He sees Mount Ebott and a blocked-off path leading to it. He tugs on Tim's sleeve. Hey. What? Doesn't seeing that mountain just fill you with determination? I guess. I'd better go check it out. He jumps the barrier and runs down the path. Kris! Where the heck are you going? Do you remember what that lady said? If you take that trail, you're not coming back. She might be wrong. You don't know until you go. No, Kris, don't go. Exterior, cave, day. Kris arrives at the mountain. He examines the walls and ceiling. Then he looks at the floor and sees a large gaping hole. Whoa! He puts his backpack at the edge of the hole and sits with his feet dangling into it. I wonder how far down this goes. I guess I better not find out. He tries to get up, grabbing his backpack for support, but his foot slips, sending him in a free fall. Exterior, bottom of the hole, day. He lands in a patch of golden flowers. He looks at the hole's opening far above him. He slowly gets back up, his eyes fixated on the hole. Looks like there's no getting back up there. There must be another way out. He walks away from the patch of flowers. He sees Flowey, a stray golden flower. Flowey, to put it lightly, has no soul. It feels no joy or compassion and likes to suck it out of others. It is referred to as it now, but time will reveal its true identity. Howdy! Kris is startled. I'm Flowey. Flowey the flower. You're a human, aren't you? Yes. Golly, you must be so confused. Someone's got to show you how things work around here. I guess little old me'll have to do. See that heart? It points to Kris's chest with its leaf. A red heart begins to glow on it. That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. Around here, we spread love through little white friendliness pellets. Try and catch 'em. It tosses some friendliness pellets at Kris. The pellets hit Kris in the chest, causing him to yelp in pain. Flowey's face turns into something grotesque. You idiot! There are no such things as friendliness pellets. In this world, it's kill or be killed. Several bullets come from Flowey and surround Kris. They circle around him, coming closer and closer. Die! It laughs maniacally. Just then, a flickering orange fireball comes out of nowhere and knocks Flowey aside. Enter Toriel. Toriel is a 50-year-old female goat monster. She's keeper of the ruins and former queen of the underground. She's a kind-hearted, motherly figure who treats humans who have fallen as her own children. What a horrible creature torturing such an innocent youth. I am Toriel, keeper of the ruins. I check here every day to see if anyone has fallen. I'm Kris. Hello, Kris. Come with me. Interior, a room in the ruins, day. From this point on, all scenes take place underground. The time described in the slug line does not necessarily reflect the lighting in the room, only the time it actually is. Toriel and Kris enter. There are many puzzles in the ruins. One may solve them in order to move from room to room. Get used to the sight of them. She steps on a few stones on the floor. A door opens. She and Kris pass into another room. Interior, dummy room, day. In this room stands a dummy. As a human in the underground, many monsters will try to attack you. When this happens, strike up a conversation. I will come to resolve the conflict. Try talking to this dummy. Kris stands in front of the dummy. Hi, how are you? Great job, Kris. Let us go into the next room. They do so. Interior, spike puzzle room, day. The next room has a shallow rectangular pool with a platform in the middle covered in spikes. Here's another puzzle. Take my hand. I will guide you through it. Kris grabs Toriel's hand. She steps onto a tile on the platform. The spikes on it lower. Toriel leads Kris across the platform in an intricate pattern. The spikes lower in front of them. At last they reach the other end of the pool. It's okay, my child. You are safe. Interior, long hallway, day. Now, this exercise might be hard for you, but it's for the best. I want you to walk to the end of this hall by yourself. Hope you understand. She walks off. This'll be easy. He walks across the hall with ease. At the end is a pillar behind which Toriel was hiding. She comes out from behind it. It's okay, I was right here behind this pillar. The purpose of this exercise was to see how well you could handle being by yourself. I have an idea. Here's a cell phone. She hands Kris a cell phone. With this, you can call me from anywhere. Now, I want you to stay here. I have some business to attend to. She exits. Kris sighs. I'm not getting out this way. P leaves the room. Interior, ladder room, day. He enters a small room with ladders going below. Before he can take another step, his cell phone rings. He picks it up. It is Toriel. Hello, my child. It is me, Toriel. I just wanted to check in on you. You did not leave that room, did you? Never mind that. Just out of curiosity, do you prefer cinnamon or butterscotch? Cinnamon. Okay then, wait. You don't dislike butterscotch, do you? I mean, would you turn up your nose if you found it on your plate? No. Splendid. That is all I need to call you for. Goodbye. She hangs up. Kris begins crossing the room until he falls through a pile of leaves on the floor into another small room. He climbs up a ladder and winds up back where he was before. He sees another ladder on the other side. He walks into the middle and falls through again. This time he climbs the other ladder. He's now on the other side of the room. Interior, last hallway, day. He turns right and begins walking down a hallway. From this hallway branches another. Kris looks down it but keeps moving forward. Interior, mural room, day. He reaches the end and turns left into a room with the mural of a huge castle. He also finds a toy knife and puts it in his backpack. Interior, last hallway, same. He turns around and goes back the way he came, only to find Toriel waiting for him. Where were you? I told you to stay in that room. She hugs Kris. Are you okay? Has anyone hurt you? Toriel, I'm fine. Okay, come, small one. Let's go to my house. She leads Kris down the branching hallway.